Hi guys, find myself in Canterbury today. We're about to go in the CEX there, see how many games we can get. No budget, no challenge, nothing like that. Just in it to win it today. Games for my personal collection, so I'm always on the lookout for Wii U and PS3 as normal. So, see how we do. The retro display in the window is not up to much in this branch of CEX, but there's still plenty to be looking at. Nintendo 3DS had some great titles here. It had these 3 Fire Emblem games there, all in their 30s. Soul Hackers there, another one, new one on me that is. And it's always great to look at these sort of individual titles. Now I don't really go in for collecting on the DS and the 3DS, but I've got a few games, and there was one though, and I didn't spot it until putting this video together, which is quite usually the way things happen. It's this here, look. Sega 3D. This was £28, this 3D classics. I mean, look, Power Drift on the handheld, that would look absolutely awesome. Puyo Puyo 2, I love Puyo Puyo. Sonic the Hedgehog, another great Sega classic. So this was a new one on me, this little collection. But what appealed to me at this the collection, looking at it, back at it, was probably Power Drift above all else. Alongside the helicopter game we got coming up. Can't remember the title now. We'll see it in this trailer, I'm sure. But all in all, not a bad little collection, and a new one on me. And that Galaxy Force, that don't look too bad, does it? Nice 3D. And of course the Nintendo has that 3DS effect. That's the game, Thunderblade. That's the one. So I might have been interested in this if I'd have spotted it. But hey ho, it wasn't to be. And that concludes the Nintendo 3DS section. And of course, onto the Nintendo Wii U. Now those that follow the channel know I'm going for the full Wii U power set. So I always take a look. And I can tell you, spoiler alert guys, I find some games for the Wii U that I do not own in my collection. I'll be showing you them at the end. And of course, doing a little bit of therapy and adding them to the shelves towards that full set. We're getting there slowly but surely. Now, the GameCube section, sticking with Nintendo. A lot of GameCube games in here. I mean, don't get me wrong, the same sort of titles that you see on PS2 and GameCube. GameCube are always more expensive. But, you know, is it just me? I'm seeing more and more GameCube game stock in CEX than the last few years. So are people maybe not collecting for it as much now? Let me know your thoughts. And then on to the Wii, the Nintendo Wii. I love the Wii. I always take a good look because you do find some really sort of strange little titles that you don't see on other systems, like exclusives. So it's always worth a look, and they're never really that expensive. So it still is a very fun, playable system to look out for sure. I mean, especially if you like your gun games and your rail shooters and all that sort of stuff. There's some real great ones. I mean, Ghost Squad, House of the Dead, etc. Because the controller from the Wii just fits and suits them games so well and brilliantly, really. Now, this caught my eye. No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle. It was £12. It's rated as a 15. I did not buy it, guys, but I'm asking your thoughts on this title. Does any of you know anything about this title at all? Is it a game worth playing? I mean, reading the sort of synopsis in the back, it sounds quite an adult type game, although it's been a 15, you know, but it seems a bit, it's quite adult, I think. What sort of game is it? You know, it was intriguing, I mean, and as you can see, they're a bit cheeky in places. But all in all, it looks quite an interesting title. So let me have your thoughts on this one, please. Is it a game worth picking up? Should I get this one in the future? Please let me know. Then I spotted this here, look, Pitfall. Oh yes, the big adventure. I have fond memories of Pitfall from the 2600 Atari. What a game that was. Now, is it just me, or is that one of the best games released on the original Atari VCS? As always, comments, guys. And then, of course, Zumba Fitness. We see this all the time on the Wii. I want it on the Wii U. But for those that keep asking, no, I will not be doing a playthrough of it when I do get it off the full Wii U PAL set list, guys. Oh dear, the last thing you want to see me is prancing around to that, trust me. Now anyway, PS3. Be rude not to, wouldn't it? Of course, I'll always take a good look at the PS3 section. I just love it. I think the games are so cheap still. And you guys always recommend some great games for me. Now this here, look, of Orcs and Men. Now you know I love anything sort of fantasy and that. And this looked really good. The artwork and that really looked good. I mean, looking at the trailer now, it looks a pretty amazing game, to be fair. But I did not buy it, so a bit of a spoiler there, guys. I will show you my purchase at the end, as always, guys, though, don't worry. But the reason I didn't buy this, I turned it over, and the back cover was all in sort of French or German. There was no English on it at all, so am I right in saying that this might have only been like a foreign release only? I don't really know. So, I mean, if I'd bought this, would it still played sort of in English? Anyone know? Do drop in the comments as always, guys. But anyway, of Orcs and Men, did I have a close shave with this one, a near miss, or have I missed a classic? Let me know. I'll be intrigued to know, guys. Please let me know. And this title also caught my attention. This looked really good. I mean, one hell of a trip. Sounds right up my street. I mean, this was a £20 game, that one. I think it was by EA, looking at it. Yep, EA. Shadow of the Damned, an £20, that one. Anyone know anything about that? Again, comment please. Then a quick look at the PS2 section, and then after this I will be going to the glass cabinet to check out the real retro stuff. A few interesting items, but we'll be coming to them real soon. PS2, the thing is with PS2, I like PS2 when I'm doing one of my CEX challenges, you know, where I've got to stay within budget and see how many sort of games I can get that I don't own. And the PS2 is always good for them challenges. Pinball Hall of Fame there. Can't go wrong with a decent pinball game. I had a quick look on the back to see if there was any sort of real decent pinball games that I knew. You know, I'm probably more interested in more the modern tables, like your Lord of the Rings and your AC/DC and all that. So I probably don't get them on their older discs like this. And into the retro window. A real bit of a mixed bag here, actually. Got your original sort of consoles, as always. NES controls there, a £5 each. I think they're really well priced. Now that Bank Panic, look at that. The Sega card. It's not the cartridge, it's the card. £60. Looked clean, but did it have the manual? I mean, the cards were sexy as, weren't they? I mean, I really did like them back in the day. And not many produced, I don't think. But this caught my eye right at the end there, look. The Sega Mega CD, £340. So finished in there, did alright actually, got some half decent games, which I will show you when we get back to OGDuffy Towers in the games room there. But what else to do now, guys? Well, I'm walking along here, a quaint little street, and yes, look here, a couple of lovely little pubs, so get a pint, because it'll be rude not to. So I went to CEX there, got some great games, which I'll be showing you real soon. As I said, I'm off for a pint. Nice pint of Camden Ales lager, guys. See you back in the games room. Cheers. Back from Canterbury, guys. It was a great day out. Me, Mrs. OG, and little OG had a great time as always. If you want to catch up on more shenanigans like that, then check out the vlog if you've not already done so, because that one features our little soiree around Canterbury, so to speak. But to the important matter in hand. Oh yes, I went into CEX, no challenge this time. Unfortunately, Level Up Games was closed with it being a bank holiday, and I don't blame them. If you've got family and you're a small family business, then look after them. Mate, spend as much time as you can with them, guys. So anyway, I went into CEX, no challenge or anything, but I got myself 4 games, all right? I got 2 Wii U games that I need off that list, ka-ching, and I got myself 2 PS3 titles. One I'm really pleased about. So let's get to it. Let's show you my pickups. But first, let's grab a beer. Today's beer of choice, guys, is a Hawkston Lager. Oh yes, it's from that Jeremy Clarkson TV show, His Farm. Mrs. OG bought me these along with these IPAs and all that, so I'll be doing a full taste test video for my other channel, OGDuffy Eats, when I get round to it. 4.8% premium Cotswold Lager. I'll tell you how premium it is when we crack this bad boy open, Mr. Jeremy Clarkson. There we go. Ooh, I was going to froth over then, it didn't. Oh, smells quite hoppy. It's a nice. It should be nice and clear because it is a lager after all, guys. There we go. Right, let that settle for a minute. There you go. As you can see, as predicted, a nice clear golden coloured lager. All important sniff test. It smells quite a sweet aroma for a lager. Okay, let's dip in. Hawkston Lager, here we go. Mr. Jeremy Clarkson, see if you've done me proud or not. Very tasty indeed. Well done, Mr. Clarkson. Whether you brewed it personally or not, I don't know, but whoever you got to do it, did you proud, sir. Anyway, let's get to my pickups. So kicking off, what games I got? Okay, first game is a PS3 title. I keep banging on, guys, you know this. Now this, I've been humming and ahhing with for God knows how long, because I keep forgetting if I've got it or not, and I'm like, well, should I buy it or not? And in the end, I took the gamble and I got back, checked the shelves, and I haven't got it. So, happy days. It was only £3, right? Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor. Now, those that watch the channel know, after Star Wars, Lord of the Rings is probably my next favourite film franchise. Sometimes, though, oh, mate, it's amazing. I love Lord of the Rings. Now, I've never played this. I remember little OG back in the day playing it. And I think he really enjoyed it. And of course, because I've got the PS3 set back up after the other one decided to go bang, then I'm hoping good things. All complete these today. All 4 games I got were all complete. So I'm looking forward to this. Let me know in the comments, as always, guys. What are your knowledge of this? Is it good? Unleash the power of the Wraith. Bend Mordor to your will. An epic tale of revenge and redemption. So I'm assuming it does its own sort of path thing away from the original sort of Lord of the Rings trilogy, so to speak. So maybe its own little sort of separate story arc. Next one. Now, this I'm looking forward to playing. A lot of you guys have been saying for a long time now, whenever I ask for your suggestions, what PS3 game should I be getting, you're always saying get the collections that are out, because you think that they're going to do good things. You reckon they're going to hold their value or increase nicely. So I took your advice on this one, and I bought a PS3 game. Now this game is one of those collections that you guys have mentioned. £32, but it is the Silent Hill HD collection. Speaks for itself, doesn't it, really, guys? I mean, it's Konami at their finest. And to be absolutely honest, survival horror at its best. So this comes with 2 of the most terrifying games ever in remastered HD. That's high definition, baby. Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3. Those that watch the channel know I got Silent Hill 1 on the PS1 in a charity shop. Oh, it was about 6 months ago now, wasn't it? That was brilliant. Again, this is complete. It's lovely condition. Got the manual. Nice complete edition, that one. And as you say, if these collections are going to start rising, then hey, it's Silent Hill. This is one will definitely be going in that direction. I don't think I've played Silent Hill 2 or 3 before, so that will definitely be getting a run out. Especially as the old winter nights start drawing in. I'll get out here, turn the lights down, have a few beers. Are they scary? Are they genuinely scary, guys? Let me know in the comments what your thoughts. Silent Hill 2 and 3. Are they genuinely scary? Or Is it just horror hype? Anyway, now to those 2 games for the Wii U collection. Yes, another 2 off that list, and I will be adding them to the shelf at the very end of this. So do stick around. First one. This isn't to everyone's fancy, and certainly not my fancy. Ben 10 Omniverse, £12 that one. Ben 10 Omniverse. Benvolution starts here. I've never ever seen a Ben 10 cartoon, nor do I have any intentions of ever watching one, and probably never playing the game. But that full set is getting nearer and nearer and nearer, guys. So when I saw this, I thought, I've got to have it. It's on the shelf, and there's not many I'll find now on the shelves in CEX that I don't have in the collection. So when I do see them, I've got to have them. So there it is, Ben 10 Omniverse. I mean, unlock over 100 combinations, 16 playable heroes, including all the names. Team up with Rook as young or Team Bet. I don't know. Looks like a fighting type game. I could be wrong. I could be right. And the final one. Quite pleased about this one. Again, Wii U, another one off of that hit list. This was £25 this one. And it is Transformers Prime, the game. Okay, again, complete manual, obviously. Don't know anything about this. I might give this one a play out. Let's have a read. Stage an epic assault on Megatron's army as all the Autobots from Team Prime battle head-to-head as one of 11 Autobot Decepticon characters within a dynamic multiplayer mode. So I'm guessing it's like it's another fighting game. I'm guessing. Anyway, there are 2 Transformers games, I think, for the Wii U, and I've got both now. So without further ado, let's go and add these 2 Wii U games to the shelf and help complete that collection. So adding to the collection, first off, of course, B for Ben. Ben 10, and he'll be going in A, B, 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 Baylor, A, B, E, Barbie, Batman, Bayonetta. So this is sitting between Bayonetta 2 and the Book of Unwritten Tales 2, which is still sealed, that one. There we go. Don't look a bad game, actually, that Unwritten Tales 2. So welcome to the collection of Ben 10. And next up, of course, we have us a T for Transformers, which is coming in down here. Now, obviously, we've got Transformers Rise and we've got Transformers Prime. P comes before R, so it's going to sit between Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE and Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark. So let's get that in there. So here he is. Again, welcome to the collection. Popping him in. Bish, bosh, bang. Oh yes. Happy days. So there we go. That's the 4 games added to the collection. Nice little spend up. A great day out. Now, over to you guys. What pickups have you had of late? What did you spot on the shelves of that CEX that I shouldn't have passed up on? Is there anything there I missed? Let me know in the comments as always, guys. And those PS3 collections and games like that, which ones should I be keeping an eye for? And what games on the PS3 now should I get early? Which ones do you think are going to start doing that? Anyway, guys, I've been OGDuffy. You've been great as always. And this week's beer is for you and Mr. Jeremy Clarkson. Thank you very much. Thoroughly enjoyable. See you on the next one, guys. All the best.